Okay, so continuing with these examples, we'll let you try example 3 and 4 for a minute, so you can just pause the video and work on these. Okay, so let's look at example 3. Here what basic function do we want to start with? Probably the square root of x. And then we have the minus sign. We have this 5, but we're going to save the 5 for the end. So we're first going to replace x with minus x, and then add 5 to it. Okay, so this first one, this is a reflection through the y-axis, right? We're changing the sign of the x-coordinate, so we're reflecting through the y-axis. And then we shift up 5 units. Okay, so I think we can maybe do this in one graph. Okay, square root of x function looks like this. We reflect it through the y-axis. So now it's going to be over here. And then we shift this up 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay. And as usual, my drawing kind of sucks, but that's okay. Okay, on the notes, I kind of changed this around. I didn't want to make this too complicated, so I changed the 2 to 1 and asked you to work on this. Let's see this here. Now, there are actually a couple ways we can do this. But I think we can agree that we're going to start with the basic function 1 over x. And what we can do is we can replace, we have a minus 3 here. But first we can change the minus sign here. So we can do that. Okay. And then we can subtract. Now, if we do that, we want this to be a minus 3 here. But we have to be careful when we just subtract minus 3, and we can't necessarily say that will be a shift right 3 units, because we're subtracting 3 from minus x. We are not subtracting 3 from x. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be adding 3 to x, and then distributing it. So this is going to be 1 over minus the quantity x plus 3, which now becomes 1 over minus x minus 3. Okay, so this is going to be this first transformation. This is a reflection through the through the y-axis. And actually, this is, if you think about it, this will also be a reflection through the x-axis, because you can bring the minus sign up here. And then this, then we add 3. Then we're going to, because we're replacing x with x plus 3, this is going to be a shift to the left 3 units. Okay. Now, if we want to do this a different way, what we could do is we could also start with 1 over x. Replace this with 1 over x minus 3, and then replace the x with minus x, and we get the same thing. And this would be a shift to the right 3 units, followed by a reflection through the y-axis. Either way, should give us what we want. So let's take a look. Okay, so we know that the graph of y equals 1 over x looks like this. Okay, we can shift. Let's do it this way. We can shift to the right 3 units. Okay, so the graph will be over here, but then we reflect it through the y-axis. So now we're back over here, and we can see that so we're going to get our vertical asymptote will actually be at -3. And, okay, so I guess we're doing it this way. So yeah, we took this. First of all, let's just maybe focus on what we did with this piece. If we follow it here, we reflect through the y-axis, so it's over here, and when we shift left 2 units, so we'll get this point, this piece right here. And then we can see that the other piece is going to be down here. We can take this point, reflect it through the y-axis is over here now, and then we shift it, so it'll be like this. Okay, so that's what it should look like.